Okay, now we're rolling.
The mic's on?
The mic is on.
Mode's right?
Mode's right.
I look good.
You look good.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go. Did I bring back a little bit of Texas for you?
Yep.
Yeah. So guys, I asked for your questions a few weeks ago to do a Q&A. First of all, Tanya's back. Welcome back, Tanya. Then I ran off to Vegas for Summer League. Then I ran off to Texas and did Texas things. And now here's finally the long-awaited, I don't even know if it's long-awaited. I think people are just kind of like, I don't even care about the question anymore.
I don't even, yeah, I forgot.
Anyways, we're doing a Q&A today, so welcome. I'm glad to have Tanya back next to me. It's been an empty space in this space of YouTube. So, let's get started. All right, jumping right into it. First question: how many Chargers games do you plan to go to this year? By the way, can we just point out Chargers training camp starts this weekend, and I'm excited. Are you excited?
Mm-hmm.
You don't seem very excited. You look like you haven't been in front of a camera for a while.
I haven't. I'm very uncomfortable.
So how many games do we plan on going to, honey?
Not a lot.
We haven't completely made decisions.
But we have picked certain games we want to go to. We just haven't completely, it's like the yes, no, maybe type of decisions. I don't think we've fully picked for, I think we did pick for sure ones, but there's a few more we are kind of indecisive about. But there's going to be a couple. I mean, we just don't know yet.
It comes down to probably going to go to the Saints preseason game. And then kind of thinking the home opener, because the home opener is on Tanya's birthday. So.
But then we're kind of not, because if they ruin my birthday, that wouldn't be a good thing. So it's kind of like, it just depends.
Being that the Chargers play one of their away games still in LA at the Coliseum against the Rams.
Yeah, that would be.
I've never seen a game at the Coliseum. I don't know if you've ever seen a game at the Coliseum. Okay, so we've never been to the Coliseum. So that'd be cool. And Rams tickets are cheaper than Charger tickets. We're also thinking about like the 49ers game, a couple other. It really I don't want to commit too much out here because it's like we kind of just have to see how the season goes and
it depends on prices, obviously.
Finances and things like that.
Yeah.
If we had it our way, we'd be at every game, but
it's not how the real world is.
Nope. So we'll let you know. Obviously, you'll know before we go to the game. So if you're going, obviously, maybe we can link up or something, but we'll let you know. My question to you and Tanya, is there any particular song you guys dedicate to each other? I don't know, what would our song be? What would you say? I'm saying it's Ordinary People by John Legend.
We sing that on top of our lungs together all the time.
Yeah, what other song do we do that? That's not
Thinking about Frank Ocean.
Oh, that's right.
We do, okay, there's quite a few. Young Folks.
That's right, Young
Folks.
Folks.
So no, okay,
right.
We don't dedicate songs to, we're not like that couple that's like, oh, let me get on the radio station and be like,
I would.
Got me twisted over you. No, we don't do that. But there are a lot of songs that are songs that we know are songs, and then we if it comes on or we're not together, we'll sing it, and then it reminds us of each other because that's our thing.
To break it down simplified, Young Folks by Peter, Bjorn, and John. Ordinary People by John Legend.
We're just ordinary people. We don't know which way to go.
And Thinking About You by Frank Ocean.
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain.
So that's our top three our songs together.
Oh, and Come and See Me.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I dedicate that to Derek. Wait a minute, I do have a song.
Yeah, because Tanya says I don't see her enough.
I don't say that.
I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Just a good song to sing to you.
Mm-hmm. Early thoughts on World Cup 2026. You think the new Rams Stadium, Rams and Charger Stadium, will host any World Cup games? Honestly, I'm actually really excited that it's a whole North American bid. I know it's never been done where it's 3 different countries. But the fact that it's coming to North America in 2026 is like awesome. I definitely want to try and make it out to a couple World Cup games. I think that'd be sick. Obviously that's like 8 years from now, so you know, we'll see what's going on at that time. I mean, I can't imagine they don't play at least a few games at the new LA Inglewood Stadium. I mean, I heard that they were gonna play games in like LA, Dallas, Miami. I forgot all the other cities. Do you have thoughts or?
No, too far ahead.
Too far, okay.
And my brain can't function that far.
your brain doesn't go past.
No.
Okay. 2026, I'm hyped. Definitely want to go to a game or two.
26, that's wow. Yeah, no. Next question.
Next question. Thoughts on the Han Solo movie? I'm definitely more of the Star Wars fan than Tanya is. I would not say that I'm like so far Star Wars fandom that like I hate anything that ever gets put out by Disney. It was a good movie. I think where people got upset is that like they had to remember A, it's not Harrison Ford. It's a different actor, so just deal with that. Take it for what it's worth. He had a great performance. B, it's an origin story. And I kind of came around on this a little bit too, because at first I was like, you know what, he wasn't like Han Solo-y enough for me. But at the same time, it's like the origin story of how he got to where he was at, you know what I mean? And the end of the movie is still a few years before episode 4, so he obviously does other stuff and becomes even more scumbaggy, I guess. I think that's where a lot of people didn't see it. He didn't have the same, like, I don't know, he wasn't Han Solo-y enough. But like I said, he was becoming the Han Solo of the later Star Wars movies. So, I mean, it was definitely nostalgic and like...
It was good. It was just, to get straight to the point, it was good. So I recommend, if you haven't seen it, If you've seen it, you didn't like it, well, too bad. That's the way they made it. So.
It's worth watching. I would definitely watch it. I wouldn't say, oh no, I'm not watching. Just watch it. Although, Donald Glover as a young Lando Calrissian, George Belmont coming in with a rapid fire. All right, here we go. Rapid fire questions. What are your top 5 movies ever?
But what if we could do like series though? Like number 1 would be Harry Potter. Number 2 would be like Lord of the Rings. Number 3 would...
Okay, do series then.
Because I like a lot of movies that have like...
Okay, so do your top 5 series then. So 1's Harry Potter.
Well, no, I'm saying can our top have series in it. Like, I don't know if that matters. If it doesn't, then I can say it.
We can make the rules. It's our Q&A.
Okay, wow. Okay, so number 1 would be Harry Potter.
Right.
Number 2, Lord of the Rings. Number 3 would probably be The Fast and Furious, the first one ever.
Just the first one
That's
by itself?
That's it. Just the first one.
Okay.
And then 4th movie, it's probably going to be a Disney movie.
Go ahead. That's fine. No shame.
It was 101 Dalmatians.
Okay.
I know it's random, but...
No, it's...
And then number 5...
And these aren't in order of 1 through 5. These are just my 5. These aren't ranking. First Fast and the Furious, Top Gun. I would have to say Inglourious Bastards is on there. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
I know that's not your movie. I like that movie.
I know.
That's a movie I can just watch, even as long as it is and as many reading of subtitles as it is. I think I only have a top 3.
I think I only have a top 4.
Okay.
Because if I choose a 5, I'm going to feel bad for not choosing another one. So I'm just going to choose top 4.
Okay. What are your top 5 video games ever?
I don't think I have a top 5, but I do have tops.
Okay, so what's your tops?
Okay, so my first one would be obviously Super Mario, you know, the Bros, the first one.
NES?
Yes.
Okay.
Second would definitely be Crash Bandicoot.
Mm-hmm.
Third would be Pac-Man World.
Nice. Keep going.
And 4th would be, what is it? I don't know the name of it. It's the one I downloaded.
Twisted Metal for PlayStation 1.
Yeah. I don't ask, but yeah, that's one of my top.
Okay, so my top 5 video games. This is like flirting with that serious thing. Legend of Zelda. For me, Majora's Mask, just because I never had Ocarina of Time. I could only play it at my friend's house. I know Ocarina of Time is voted higher than Majora's Mask, but Majora's Mask is what I actually played on my Nintendo 64. I'd have to throw Crash Bandicoot in there. Madden. Has to be Madden. Madden was my life for a good, 6 years? Madden was my life for 6 years. I competed in a tournament once. Like, I don't play as much, but Madden was my jam for the longest time. That's 3, right? I guess Call of Duty, but if I had to pick a Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. I played the poop out of that game.
How can you play the poop out of something?
You play it until it poops.
You mean the shit out of it?
Nope, the poop. Because we're a family-friendly channel. And number 5 is Fortnite. No, I'm just kidding. It's not Fortnite. I'm joking. Don't get triggered. I mean, I want to say maybe NBA 2K just because that's what I like. When I have downtime and I'm not streaming, I stream by the way, twitch.tv/DizzyHD Live. When I'm not streaming, when I used to record, when I'm not doing any of that, like 2K is a game I will play in my spare time just to play. So I'd have to say 2K. FIFA's number 6. Just on the outside, we're ranking all time. FIFA's number 6. Just want to throw that out there. What are your top 5 music albums? Music albums, I don't know that I have a top 5. I can just list a couple of my favorites. What was the Eminem album with Without Me? Which one was that? The Eminem Show, right? Okay, so the Eminem Show is one of mine because I was a huge fan of Eminem. I even bleached my hair in middle school. Yeah, I thought I was the real Slim Shady. Definitely Kid Cudi, The Man on the Moon. That's an album I can literally turn on and drive home from San Diego and just listen to it all the way through.
In your feelings, yeah.
All up in my feelings, being the man on the moon. Definitely got to throw a Kendrick. What would you say the best Kendrick album was? I don't know. Damn was so good. I'm gonna go with Damn. I know it's recent, but Kendrick's killing it with music right now. I don't know. That's the top 3 I can think of right now. Because everyone else with albums, it's hard for me to listen to an album all the way through. Very rarely. And I'm not trying to like take shots at music artists. This is just personal preference. Very rarely do I like an artist's stuff enough to where I can listen to the whole album all the way through. I'll literally pick like 4 songs off an album and just listen to those.
Lil Wayne.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Lil Wayne, The Carter 3. The Carter 3. That was a good album.
That like
all the way through every single song.
To be honest, albums, no, I'm not an album like. Oh, let me listen. No, I'm a skipper.
Ooh, okay, you're gonna like these two. These two go hand in hand. What would be your perfect meal/dinner plate and your favorite beer/drink?
Okay, if we're talking about like my favorite meal, like what do I get the most? Like for the most part, I always want like or order like chili rellenos and like beans and rice. That's like my go-to with like avocado, chips and salsa. That's like my go-to thing. But the problem is that majority of the time, I always want French fries. Like I like having some sort of like fry with my meal. So that's like why it's hard for me to pick that meal because I like my favorite is also French fries. Like I like French fries with things. So that's why I would usually pick like a.
You like French fries?
I like French fries.
Okay, so if I had to narrow it down, if I had to think about it like this, like if I could only choose one type of meal to eat, it would have to be some sort of Mexican food too as well. Like either some like a combination, like 1 taco, 1 enchilada plate with beans and rice, like.
Or you could do like 3 combo plate, like a taco, enchilada, chili relleno, beans, rice, salsa, chips, and then a side of French fries.
Yes.
That would be my.
No, I'm dead serious. Like if I had to eliminate all rest of the foods and just narrow it down to you could only pick one meal, that would be the meal.
But it has to have guacamole. Like I can't.
That's part of the meal. Okay, well, it's part of our meal. Favorite drink/beer. Honestly, I could throw back a Modelo, like at any time, any given day. Mm-hmm. Modelo or Dos Equis. That's like, if I just had to order a beer, like, okay, put it this scenario. You know when you're somewhere and someone's like, what do you want to drink? And you have no idea what the options are, so you just go have your go-to. It's gonna be Modelo or Dos Equis, one of those two.
I can actually drink those beers. Yeah.
Modelos.
I'm not a big beer drinker, but if I do drink beer,
I prefer Dos Equis.
And then what about your drink?
what, Midori sour?
Yeah, so if she's drinking hard alcohol, Midori sour. Okay.
Or margaritas. I love margaritas.
Okay, for you and Tanya, what is the meaning of life? The meaning of life for me is this simple. Like, whatever the heck in life makes you happy, just do that, you know? Obviously there's responsibilities, obviously there's bills, obviously there's work, obviously there's all these other 1,000 different variables that you have to do in order to be able to thrive and survive. However, the real purpose to me is like legit. What makes you happy? Figure out a way to do that, and just that's it. Next question, because this is a multi-part question. If you weren't a Chargers fan, what team would you support? Part of me wants to say the Seahawks. Literally has nothing to do with the team or anything, just because I think their colors are cool. And like a navy beanie with like the lime green little puffball thing would look badass.
Yeah, I would probably choose like a team because of colors.
Same.
It would not be because I like that team or that team's good, jump on the bandwagon. It'd definitely be like, ooh, I'm gonna look good in that jersey.
Basically. I could say, and I don't mean to trigger any NFC people or anything, like I said, it has nothing to do with players or team. I could also say the Panthers for that reason. Like the black and the powder blue. Mm-hmm. It's a sick color scheme with the silver. Mm-hmm. So
it would definitely be based off colors.
It would be like solely off colors, yeah. And then the last one. How many 9-year-olds could you take on in a fight?
Well, if it isn't Dale Dovick and his little butt buddy. Let's go!
None, because I'm not trying to go to jail.
Very valid point.
Trying to catch a case, yo.
Not trying to catch a case and beating up minors. Ooh, here's a good one. Jack in the Box or Del Taco? It'd be hard for me to disrespect Del Taco like this, but I would have to say Jack in the Box. Just because of the variety of the menu. Because Jack in the Box, you can get a chicken sandwich. They're not anything like Del Taco, but you can get tacos. You can get like their entire thing of breakfast, and I'm a breakfast
I just
person.
don't think that's a good like back-to-back type of comparison.
Well, it's because it's from someone in New York.
Oh, okay, wait. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's
So-
from the Travel Sports Adventure with Derek.
Like I would just say,
Yeah, Jack.
for anybody
okay.
that doesn't have the luxury of eating Jack in the Box or Del Taco all the time, I would pick Jack in the Box.
Okay.
There you go.
And part 2. If you could spend a day with any famous person, who would it be and why? I mean, it'd probably have to be Kobe Bryant. Because if I'm spending a day with him, then I would spend that entire day just talking about success and like, you know, work ethic and drive, and because of who he was on the court, but like at the same time he's still off the court and now he's making moves and trying to be like, you know, a venture capitalist, and he just won an Academy Award, like trying just to pick his brain and just like, you know, but not for just like, oh man, you know, I love you on the Lakers, like to really pick his mind, have meaningful conversations, and like try and vibe off of that, like his mindset of like how he approaches things and things like that. So that would be my thing. This is another multi-parter. So first one, most memorable Charger game.
Well, it was fun that one time when Gates.
Oh, when Gates tied the touchdown record? The last game? The last game?
But I don't know, like most memorable, I don't know.
I mean, I know what mine is. Mine would be, what was it? Was it 2008? It was the year that we played the Colts at home, and it went into overtime, and Sproles scored the game-winning walk-off touchdown in overtime.
9 against the Colts for 74 yards. The Colts are not a blitzing team, but I think they have to now. Here's Sproles. Sproles inside the 10, inside the 5, and the Chargers win the game.
That would be, yeah, that is my most memorable Charger game that I went to. Favorite tequila or beer? Well, we covered beers, so tequila, Patron. It's better than Jose Cuervo, but it's not as expensive as some of the other stuff. Ooh, a Charger player that you absolutely hated. I know you know one. I know you're thinking of one.
No.
Used to wear number 10? Drove a mint green Toyota Camry.
I'm not trying to put anybody out there. I'm not trying to be that person. For obvious reasons, I think people should know.
Starts with an N and ends in an 8K.
Babe.
I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Let's just not, let's not go there. Let's just keep it moving.
If you had to karaoke to Backstreet Boys or NSYNC, what song would you sing to?
It would be insane.
Okay.
Just got paid. That's the one.
I know the song. That is upbeat. No, that would be fun to karaoke.
I'll have a dance and everything, but I know yours.
What's mine?
Bye bye bye. Ow, you stepped on my
Oh, my bad.
toe.
You okay?
No.
Cause it ain't no
Yeah, that's too basic. No,
Okay.
sing.
Does Tanya or yourself play any instruments?
Does a recorder count? You know what?
What?
I played a flute.
You played a flute.
Wait. No. What's the one What is that?
That's a very suspect motion right there. You need to calm down.
Honey, that's
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, describe the instrument.
it's like black.
It's black. So Tanya played the clarinet back in the day.
Oh, is that what it's called?
That's what it's called.
It's a clarinet, yeah. I didn't really play it though. I faked it. But I was in band. Like I had to take that class. But yeah, no, that took so much air. I couldn't do it.
Your little lungs couldn't handle it. Personally, me, I played the saxophone in middle school. I was actually in marching band in middle school. The second part of the question is, if so, can we please have a demo? I unfortunately no longer have the saxophone.
Dang it, I probably could have had the recorder. I know hot cross buns, guys. Just don't know it.
Sorry, there will be no instrument playing in this one. I do want to learn how to play the guitar.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw the movie Coco and now I want to play the guitar.
You're serious.
Yeah. This is going to be the last question of the Q&A. Fitting that it comes from our good old buddy old pal CKTV. So his question is,
Oh,
I guess it's more, well,
Lord.
yeah,
He
this
did not.
is a fun question.
No, it's not.
Will you be uploading on Dizzy HD again? And what do I type in the search bar to find Tanya's personal YouTube channel? Hashtag Tanya make a channel.
Make a channel about what?
Whatever, the life of Tanya.
Tanya does not have a life.
You could do Taco Bell reviews. What?
If anybody wants to know, tweet me, ask me, I'll let you know.
Alright, tweet Tanya. If you really want Tanya to make a channel, here's her Twitter handle right here.
No.
Tweet at her.
I don't have time for that. I don't even have time to be on this channel.
What CK is referring to, if you guys aren't aware, I did mention that I do stream twitch.tv/DizzyHDLive. But actually before this channel, I was like literally like a month or two before, I started my solo channel, which this has kind of become my solo channel. It's still our channel. I had a solo channel dedicated to gaming. It was Dizzy HD. Was uploading there. Basically what happened is just like gaming videos are a lot of work. It's a lot of like editing, scheduling recordings. It's really, really hard to like get good content when you have like a finite amount of space. And I'm not trying to make excuses saying it can't be done, but it just came to, what really happened is like I started that channel and then I started this vlog channel, and there was no way to be consistent for me to be consistent and put quality content on both. Like I would put my heart and soul into one and BS the other, or vice versa. So I kind of let that channel go for the time being. I think there's like 150 some odd subscribers on it. I would love to start uploading on that channel again, especially with like the streaming content, just to be able to record that as well and then just edit out the highlights and make that a video. I think that would probably be like the best course of action. I don't know, this channel kind of manifested in itself, and I kind of just like wanted to make sure that I was really putting my effort into good content on one of my channels before trying to do both. So yeah. Tanya, when are you gonna make your channel?
Never.
Remember, tweet at Tanya and get her to make it. I'm just kidding. Unless you really want to, go for it. Alright, and that's gonna do it for our Q&A. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you haven't. It really mean a lot to us. We are inching ever so closely to 1,000 subscribers. Not saying that we do this for the numbers, but I'm not gonna lie, it would make me, well, not just me, it would make us really happy if we could get to 1,000. And that's just, you know, a reflection of you guys.
So and his hard work is paid for, you know?
I mean, it really is just a reflection of how awesome you guys are, like that you care enough to subscribe. So, you know, it'd mean a lot to us. Please subscribe, like the video, comment down below. Am I forgetting anything?
Yep.
What?
Click that bell.
Oh, hit that bell. Please feel free to ding us so you get the notification. Join the notification squad today. Alright. See you guys in the next one. Peace. You had to do different peace angles.